I think that allowing for the book being, after all, a parody, something like 1984 could actually happen. This is the direction the world is going in at the present time. In our world, there will be no emotions except fear, rage, triumph, and self-abasement. The sex instinct will be eradicated. We shall abolish the orgasm. There will be no loyalty except loyalty to the party. But always there will be the intoxication of power. Always, at every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
Snickers!
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Wednesday. This is Breaking the Narrative, and we have back here with us Chrissy Mayer. She's
Wait, so I shouldn't do applause on somebody else's show.
No, you should. Do it. Do it again. Do it again.
I'm very comfortable with the soundboard.
Yes.
Maybe I don't deserve applause.
I have my own applause, but I have to like scroll down for that. Like, Chrissy Mayer, yes.
My applause is very masculine. It's a lot of woo, yeah.
There's a lot of hooing, high in that.
ASMR.
I love that sound.
Ugh.
That's one of the best sounds in the world.
So good.
What a beer opening?
Just like one of the can opening sound. Like it could be like it could be a pump.
Gotta get these people to sponsor me. These are like the effing best. Like it's
what is that?
It's a Surfside. It's boozy lemonade. Basically, God, I really shouldn't be doing this because they're not paying me anything. But it's like 100 calories. It's like very little sugar. It tastes like a juice box. It probably doesn't get you drunk. Like probably if you had a whole box. But you know what? How much liquor is in here? 4.5%. That's probably not very much.
That's not bad. That's like a basic beer.
It doesn't have any of the weird like aftertaste that like White Claw does.
I am not a fan of White Claw. Just because I don't like the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never was a fan of White Claw. But then again, I'm not like a big drinker, just generally speaking. So it's like I'm not like I was never like. But if I was like to have a drink, I think like my favorite right now is like a martini of some sort.
Ooh.
I
Like, if I
definitely
was really gonna be a problem, I would mix this with more vodka.
I've
That'll
kind
work.
of gone away from the sugary drinks. Like
Yeah.
I don't like the sugary drinks anymore. So I'm like,
I'm kind of grateful I got pregnant when I did, because I was on a beatbox trajectory, and beatbox is, they're basically for like belligerent Hispanic women, basically. Like every belligerent Hispanic woman I know who's like a problem drinks beatbox, and I had just discovered them, and they're very boozy. In fact, let me look it up. Beatbox.
I've never drank that
I
in
do
my life.
think there are certain liquors that, or just alcohol in general, that like at a certain age you should stop drinking.
Okay, beatboxes contain 11% alcohol by volume.
Okay, that's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, 11% is a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a literal box. It's a literal like big ass juice box. But again, so good, you can't taste it. You'll drink the whole thing, no problem, and then you'll be
11%. You are technically drunk at 2 drinks.
Mm-hmm.
That's like me with margaritas. Like when I first moved here, I didn't realize that margaritas like I had like one and I was like, woo! Like I'm out. Like I was on another planet, because again, I don't drink too much. So I'm like,
Well, yeah, and
you
it's
know,
tequila.
I'm a lightweight.
Tequila is
Tequila,
pretty
man.
wicked, man.
It really whips you.
Roughly, well, I just asked, I don't know why this link came up. It says, how many shots is in a beatbox? Roughly 3 1.5 ounce shots.
You're
80 proof liquor per box.
Yeah, so two of those you're fucked.
I would be pretty, at this point where my liver's at, like my delicate little liver. Yeah, I would have one and be pretty.
That's 6 shots if you had 2 of those.
Yeah, I would be gone. I would be so gone. Hey Dante, somebody has a question for you. Thanks, Mellow Gecko.
If it's about Diddy, I'm not answering anything. If it's about Harvey Weinstein, I'm not answering anything.
I had a guy on my show like this week who went to high school with Diddy, and he was telling me before we went live about all these fucking stories. And I'm like, can you please talk about this when we go live? He's like, oh, he was worried like his people were gonna come for him. I'm like, he's in jail.
Because the problem
he's
is
dangerous.
He's got people. There's some of us who have gone to those parties and we did nothing. We left. We had a few drinks.
Sounds like Verbal Riot went to a Diddy party.
A few, but I always left before midnight, and so I don't know anything. I've told this to a lot of people, including the feds. No, I'm kidding, not the feds, but I told a lot of people that I didn't do anything.
What? Why did you bring up the questions on the screen, Dante? No one brought up Diddy. I brought it up. You.
No, because the show was on before like this. They were asking me about it. I'm like, guys, I'm not talking about Diddy anymore. I'm not. Okay, so best advice to talk to approach women. Look, man, it depends where you are, right? It's always about time and place. If you're at a bar, you have a little more leeway to, approach and talk to a woman. If you're at like a laundromat, just don't fucking do it. If it's at a place where she didn't dress up to go, you probably shouldn't approach her and talk to her. Okay.
That's interesting. That's a good point.
I will say this though. In the approach, have no expectations. Have 0 expectations. And if you're going to approach her and talk to her, if she replies and she's with it, cool. If she doesn't, be cool. Always keep it classy.
Sure, you have red sunglasses.
Also, you don't know what kind of day she's having, so again, don't take anything personally that she says. If she vibes with you, great. If she doesn't, keep smiling. Move on.
That was pretty good.
Also,
advice.
Be attractive.
That helps a lot. Be rich and attractive, and
you don't even need to be rich.
That'll go a long way.
I don't think you need to be rich. Like if you're like Henry Cavill hot and you're not rich, you'll get it. You're in.
You don't even have to be Henry Cavill. You just be like kind of funny. Although I'm basing this on like girl comedians that I've seen over the years and what they.
No, that's true because humor is like a big plus. Like if you're funny, you can carry. Yeah,
it's true.
That's an in.
The problem is though, most young guys, and I say young because this happens more with the young guys, is they don't know how to talk to women.
Young,
like they have no
50
idea.
and under.
Yeah. because they're used to looking at a screen. They're used to talking through a screen. So when they meet a woman in person, they have no idea what to say or do. It's a little more complicated with the younger guys, but
don't be clavicular.
Please don't be clavicular. Please don't do that.
God,
I can't stop talking about him. Why can't I stop talking about him, Nina?
By the way, that shit only works with those
crazy.
guys. Like anytime they try to teach you what they do, don't follow it.
Oh my God.
Does it even work for them? The girls that are around them are just there for the scene. Like, I don't think any of them are
They're there for the clout. But the thing is, he does have clout, unfortunately. He has some clout.
He does, at least for now, while he's alive.
I mean, when he's not ODing on camera. I mean,
yeah, because he almost died. And then did you guys hear? He was like, "I'm gonna stop doing drugs for a minute," and I was like,
"Okay, we'll see."
Might be a good idea.
Yeah, but drugs are part of his routine, right?
Yeah. Well,
part of his face maxing has to do with taking. What does he take?
Meth. He takes methamphetamines and something else.
Meth. Yeah. Just a little meth.
He microdoses meth.
God, Dante, why are you judging so hard?
You know, is that even? He's no better than the people microdosing.
I'm judging because he's telling other guys to do this.
I'm joking. You obviously have to judge. That's crazy. What he does is crazy. By the way, you opened yourself up to this super chat from Russell Hall. This is not a super chat, it's a Rumble rant. Who said, Dante, you heard him, people. Dante, butthole is pristine, virgin territory. If he left before midnight, not a trace of baby oil, nothing to see here.
What are you reading?
that was Russell Hall's Rumble rant.
Oh, Russell.
I left before the baby oil came out.
Sure.
Speaking of clavicular, I saw this today and I thought I'm so glad that you brought it up because I saw this and I was like, I thought of you, Chrissy, because I was like, this is really funny.
You know what it is? Because now that I'm a mom, he could be my son. I just want to shake him and give him advice.
I know, me too. I just want to give him advice. Like you're ruining your life.
That he would never listen to. Yeah.
But
you know what the weird thing about him is to me is he never looks happy.
Never. None of his life maxing includes laughing or having a fun time or like being with fun people. He's always going to the same places. He's always going to clubs. He's always going to like these bougie spots. Like, let me see clavicular bowling. Let me see him fishing. Let me see him hiking. Let me see him at a comedy club.
Fishing or bowling. Those require skills, Chrissy. Like he's not.
Bowling does not require skill. My 2-year-old bowls. Okay, they have plastic dinosaurs. You can drop the ball down, and you gotta strike that way. So,
oh my God, can you imagine him and Andrew Tate going like,
oh dear God,
bowling?
And Myron Gaines.
An activity.
Just a boys' night out bowling.
Sneeko, like they're all like a Nick Fuentes. Okay, somebody needs to make this.
Andrew Tate would have to do it shirtless. So I'll be like, I'll go bowling only if I can be shirtless.
Somebody needs to AI this situation. That's gonna be hilarious. Speaking of which, this is AI. It says clavicular, Lookmaxing, Gorlock.
I love Gorlock.
How is she so chopped?
Oh.
By the way, I feel like the AI was actually kind to Gorlock.
Oh yeah.
Wow, really?
He looks.
Yeah, because Gorlock is way bigger.
Gorlock is looking at that ice cream like she's upset it's not bigger.
Wait, I'm confused. You're saying she. Is that a she or a he?
It's a man. It's a man.
Okay.
Is it? I didn't know. I didn't actually know. Is it a man? I didn't know that.
But I just say, sometimes I say she because it's
just easier.
How it registers. Like, yeah.
I actually didn't know. I thought it was a woman.
I guess it's also
it was a fat
funnier
lady.
to call this thing a she. It's funnier.
It is funny. Oh my God.
It's not a she. I've got work to do.
Come with me. Everyone has potential.
This is so fucked.
Gas her and like put
I'll take
her
it
out.
from here, doctor.
Oh God, the hammer. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's Gorlock. I mean,
yeah, that'll do.
Looks like Chrissy Teigen.
Wait, not the same girl as yesterday.
Oh my God, it does.
somehow looks even weirder than before.
I don't know how to repay you.
It's not going to suck itself.
It's not going to suck itself, which is something he says.
Oh my God. Wow.
He looks happier in this AI than he does in any video I've ever seen.
I agree. I've never seen him smile.
No. Maybe he doesn't want the frown lines. Maybe he doesn't want like smile lines from it.
I've seen him smile, but like it's been like when he's really fucked up and he's just like, you know, like when you're so high, like you're just like laughing and like, you know, smiling at anything really, but it's not a genuine smile. He's actually really miserable. Every time he's talking to those guys, he's like super miserable because it's like, you know, they're all like talking to him about the most miserable things ever, like don't get a wife and like, you know, just talking down on women and everything.
Well, the most cringe thing about him are the women that hang out with him.
Yeah. They're so cringe. They're so cringe. They're terrible.
The men are too. It's like all like influencer type. All his friends seem to just be influencers, and the women are all like normie club goers. Like kind of, you know, you can be all women are vapid and have nothing to offer. It's like, well, you keep seeking these women out. Like go bowling, go
go to church.
I don't know. Go visit a place where all the birds are. What's it called?
A bird sanctuary?
I almost hate myself for saying this. I almost hate myself for saying this, but I feel like because I always think, you know, entertainment show, you know, what can make money. And kind of in the vein of like the Paris and Nicole thing, if they did a Clavicular Does America, where he just goes from these small towns to small towns and tries to look max like hillbillies.
Right, you're so right. He does need a reality show.
Right? Like I hate that I think this way.
No,
that's a terrible idea, Dante.
I'm sure would love it. He's very propped up. There's a lot of money behind him.
It's like
damn it,
a straight guy, except with like Clavicular, right?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Dante! Why are you putting that out into the universe?
Saying,
we don't need any more fucking crap.
all I ask is for 5%.
How about the real Lookmaxers of LA?
Oh my God, that's actually a really good idea for those like for that trash TV type shit. Russell Hall for $1 over on Rumble says, but yeah, if Gorlock had all that fat sucked out of him, the penis wouldn't be inside anymore. Ew.
Wow.
Damn, Russell.
Russell, why are you thinking about Gorlock's penis?
Yeah, stop, Russell. God damn it.
Get help.
I have that clip. Hold on.
Get some help.
I feel like I gotta play that now. Well, I can't find it. The moment's passed.
Aww.
Listen. Oh no, here it is.
Stop it. Get some help.
So,
what's the context of that, by the way? Do you know?
Yeah, it's a 90s anti-drug commercial.
Yeah, it was one of those dare commercials, like something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, PSA. And it wasn't supposed to be funny at all, but that part is so funny because you can tell like he doesn't want to say that, so he's like trying to hold himself from laughter. Russell is screaming at us now over on Rumble, all in all caps, Trump style. Well, somebody has to think about Gorlock's penis. Wow. Okay. That's weird. Okay, moving right along on that subject, we have stuff to talk about, like Mary Morgan's very viral take on X today. Chrissy, you've been on her show, right?
I love Mary Morgan. I can't believe I didn't see this viral take.
When I woke up, this was all over my feed. She had not a great take about this video game that's been out. This is the let's watch this first. This is the little clip from the game.
What are you?
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art Pragmata created here at the Cradle. I possess basic life-saving...
How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Yeah. From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana. Hugh. Diana.
Yeah.
Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. You Diana.
Kids.
So you guys get the idea. It's like this robot, this human dude, this AI little girl. He's taking care of that's the basic plot point of the game.
They're calling it a father simulator.
Oh,
right. They're kind of
not.
calling it that.
Oh my God. Well, that's it. I am now hosting this show. Welcome to Chrissy Mayer's Breaking the Narrative with my co-host Verbal Riot. We had to boot Nina out. Oh, she's back.
I pressed the X button. I was pressing back and it went to it went.
Happens to me all the time.
So then Mary had this kind of really bad take on here. So
Mary, I don't think is a video game person.
But her take is not really about a video game. This is what she said. So this is about this situation. She said lots of strange reactions to this game. Let's clear some things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way that childless women have maternal instincts. We observe this even in the way little girls play versus little boys. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of his own lineage, he is likely a predator. And you'd be taking the feminist, radical gender abolitionist position to protest any of the above points. This should explain why a dad simulator game is marketed mostly to childless men, gives people the creeps.
Is that really the goal of this game, to be a dad simulator?
It's really not.
I don't think so.
It's part of the story that he comes across this robot kid and kind of just takes ownership of her because he didn't want to leave her where he found her, kind of thing. It's an action adventure game. It's the whole father simulator. They're calling it that because the little girl acts cute and the guy acts like a father towards her. It's kind of like The Last of Us. Right? Like The Last of Us isn't like a father simulator. It's about zombies, but he takes care of the girl, right? In The Last of Us. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah, I played a similar game to that recently. Actually, it's called Death Stranding, and in that he has a baby, like it's like an actual baby, and he's taking care of the baby, it's actually a lot stranger to me because like if you don't play the game and you don't understand what's going on, it actually kind of looks really strange because he carries the baby in like an incubator and it's like on his chest, like in the game. So when you don't know, it's kind of a very weird imagery because you think like, what is that supposed to be, like men like being able to be moms or whatever? But it's not like that at all. If you play the game and you actually like play the story, it's a very, very different kind of story. But when you take that out of context, right? Like games or anything can be taken out of context. And I think in this situation, I think Mary just took a very weird stand with it in terms of like, in terms of the whole predator aspect, because there's a lot of societal I think there's a lot of societal issues when it comes to men trying to express paternal feelings on kids, generally speaking, because men can't go to a park, like a park, and start being like, oh, that little girl is so cute. Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck, It doesn't mean they don't have paternal feelings or feel like that about kids. It just means they can't express it the way women do. It's a lot easier for women to, express those feelings.
Shoe on head. I feel like even in the last week or two had a viral tweet that was basically saying the opposite of this. Like it said, men do have a biological clock or something like that. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, look, I think Mary is right and wrong on this. I think there are certain things she said that are very right. I think most guys who are childless, for the most part, it's not a craving in the same way a childless woman would have a craving for a baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the same. And I get what she's saying with that. That is very true. Men are not nurturers by nature, which is not, we're protectors by nature. So I get what she's kind of saying. I think where she kind of just drives off the path is the whole predator thing. I think it's like, look, I have nieces and nephews that are babies or that are young that I love, right? I have a protector instinct about them. You know, some could call it even nurturing, right?
Yes.
They're not my kids, but I still love them because they're my family, right? They're my nieces and nephews. So there is a certain thing that men do feel towards that. And honestly, yeah, there is a thing about, like, especially in the past, men want children because of lineage, right? They want to leave they want an heir, right? Like, even like in the days of the kings, they wanted an heir, right?
Yeah.
So like I get stuff like that, and she's right about that. But I think the shit Mary is getting right now has a lot to do with the fact that she is a childless single woman.
She's also very young.
And she's very young. So people are kind of clocking that and saying, what do you know about
I think it's more than
this?
that, Dante. I think it's the reason people are mad is because, first of all, she's like, it's not even like she's I don't even know if I would say it's a generalization. She's saying she's speaking just so matter-of-factly about especially that predator part. And it comes off across as, at least it did to me, that she doesn't have a good role model in her life. Like, she just doesn't.
Well, I mean, Brett is a great guy. Like, I mean, she has cool guys in her life.
But
I mean,
that's her adult friend, not like a father figure or her brother or
in her life.
An uncle, like somebody who's taught her that, like, this, like, you know, men protect, and, you know, it doesn't mean that they don't have paternal instincts, and, like, you know, like that the thing about men, like how men function in society.
You know what? I had a chip on my shoulder about men when I was her age too, up until like,
that's
really
true. I
30.
did too.
So it could be like she's basing this on she is literally like a professional culture commentator,
right?
Very online. If you add that plus the men she's probably encountered in real life, it probably supports this. Also, she's very traditional in the sense, like, the internet is very hot right now about the gay adoption issue. So I think this coming off the tails of that, like, I think she's already, and a lot of us are like loaded to be pissed. Like we're you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like
I'm like
hair
very triggered about the gay guys adopting kids right now.
I saw that video. That was weird. That was a weird video.
Okay, so without I guess, I don't know if it's public knowledge. How old is Mary, or roundabout, like
22?
early
I think
20s,
like 25 or something like that. I think she's around 25.
That's young.
That's a baby. To me, that's a baby. I'm in my 40s now, and I'm like,
I'm
she's
50
a
years
baby.
old. That is hella young. So
the other aspect of it, though, is I think the other aspect of it, and to your point, Chrissy, because she is a culture commentator, I think where she like lost me, especially with regards to this video game, just generally speaking, is the fact that, like, she did call it, you know, a dad simulator, and kind of wants to lean into this fact that that's a bad thing. Because I think, to me, like, when I see something like that, and I see when I see the response of men to this video game, and somebody being like, oh, I actually really like want to have a kid now, because people have been saying that, like, they're like, oh, this, you know, I saw this post and it was also going viral about how, oh, this you know, playing with this video game and this girl really showed me what it would be like to be a dad, and now I actually really want to become a father. And I think to myself, like, that's a really, really unintended consequence of the game, but it's a really good consequences of a game. So that should be applauded. If anything, it shouldn't be, like, you know, shit on. And the fact that she shit on it, it's kind of like weird, because I'm like, well, there's just so many other games that are so bad for society, like, let's say Gooner stuff, or, you know,
or
like
Grand Theft Auto.
that's you know, or Grand Theft Auto. But like the Gooner stuff, like, you know, all you do is, like, basically, like, it's all about masturbation and, like, just, you know, rubbing one out or whatever, and, like, that's it. You call it a day and you move on with your life. But with something like this, it's unintended consequence of men wanting to settle down and having kids and creating families. That's a really good thing. That's actually an anomaly in this world. For something
but
like that,
I do think a lot of the flack she's getting is because of her age.
Really?
Like that's a big thing, I think. Like people are looking at her like she doesn't know what she's talking about because she's young.
It's people who already don't like her.
That too.
Triggered on this.
That's interesting. I didn't think it was like that. Mind you, like when I was looking at the replies, I mean, she's getting hounded by the replies. She got even community noted on this thing.
What? Oh.
Men experience baby fever and paternal instincts before fatherhood with hormonal changes. Example, oxytocin release supporting nurturing and protective behaviors towards non-biological children as seen in allo parenting and adoption. She doubled down on it too, which was it made matters worse. She said, to those denying biology here, would you hire a male babysitter? You meet your kids as a kindergarten teacher and it's a dude. How do you feel about that? What do women have that men don't? Are we beginning to understand each other now? Men aren't women. None of this is a knock against men. It's just true. So that's what happened.
It's tricky because like men are not really in a position to be spending a lot of time with like little kids like that aren't theirs, right? So that love really ignites and grows once you have a little kid in your life, which means like once you become a dad. Like to see Frank with the baby, like he's I would say like similarly smitten as I am, just like we provide different things, and especially like at this age it's more going to be from me, but I think it's because it's the tone. She says it was such authority, whereas if she changed her tone to be like, I don't know, maybe this is, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, let me know, like, but she says such authority, plus she's young, people are going to jump all over it.
I think you nailed it. It's the young factor. It's that she said it with such authority. And I think that this comment kind of covers it. Men don't appreciate being called predator. Yeah, like, you know, the internet's going to react when you say stuff like that. Speaking of which, Tim Pool,
okay, really quickly though, I can understand that the game was weird in that way, right? Like if the game is kind of pervy, then I would totally understand that. But the game isn't that way. That's not the game. So
that's why I was surprised, because I was like, this game is having the opposite effect. And the weird part about it was, I think, who was it? Legal Mindsets. So Legal Mindset added Tim Pool and said, you really support this level of clear debunked misandry. This is something I'd expect from an insanely woke left. Glad the community notes quickly corrected this. I mean, she's been getting hounded.
Okay,
man.
but I do hate that though. It's like, why tag Tim Pool in this? Like, why even?
I think this is
such
really
a
gay.
bitch move to me.
Yeah, I also think this is really. This is such a tattletale thing. Like, why are you tattling?
I'm gonna call your boss.
Yeah. Why are you tattling Legal Mindset? And the funny part is that he brings up woke left, and I'm like, bro, you're literally tagging her boss. Like, you're doing cancel culture, and then you're calling her woke left. Like, stop that, Andrew. No,
stop it right now.
Stop it. Get some help, Andrew, aka Legal Mindset. So then Tim Pool replied, which I think is funny.
Did? Wow.
Yeah, he replied. He made his own post. But I think it's funny because this is a total Tim Pool post. And by that, I mean, he doesn't actually take a side.
Right.
He's sitting on the fence. And all he wants to do is basically like kind of back her up. But at the same time, he's pissed that she got more engagement than he did. That's the only reason that he's replying is because he's like, I need to get also like some engagement out of this shit. So he says Mary is correct in tendency. I think people are taking her point to some extreme, and despite the community note, I would still argue women are substantially more baby crazy than men, and that Mary is generally correct in her assessment. And I just think this is a total Tim Pool take because it's like, despite the community note, I'm going to argue it and be a contrarian.
That's his employee. He has to have her back.
I know he is like totally having like he is doing that for her, but which is nice. It's a nice thing to do.
By the way, this isn't even Mary's most controversial take at all.
I don't think so. I think
I've
she's
heard her say way more wild shit than this.
Yeah, this is middle of the road.
I also think it's funny though, because it's like video gamers are very much like they're on edge too, Chrissy. So they're like, "What'd you say about our game?" Like, you know.
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
there's
It's
that
like,
too.
Men get
I
so much
mean,
crap, and we usually expect people on the left to give men crap and to
Yeah.
be misandrous, right? And to be like just shitting on them. So it's also shocking for people to see it coming from somebody like on the right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of the comments in there like, "Oh, she's turning out to be a feminist," like all these other ladies that are pretending to be conservative, but they're actually feminists and like all this stuff. And I'm like, ooh, that's a pretty harsh take for like, just one of her tweets. Like, it's like, people are saying she's like an awful human being. I'm like, that's
Wow.
one tweet. It's one tweet. She had a bad take. She's 25. She's allowed to have
Yeah.
bad takes. Like, calm down, everybody.
Also, by the
And
way, she's never claimed to be a conservative, to my knowledge either. So like,
true.
and I'm not
Has she?
saying.
I don't know actually.
Well, no, I'm saying like we don't know her
No idea.
politics for the most part. Like generally,
But
yeah,
that's
you can tell what side of the road she kind of lands on a little bit, but technically she hasn't come out and said anything. So people
Okay,
assuming
I don't know.
people assuming she's right or left is ridiculous.
Yeah, I actually have no idea what her
And that's
political
Brock, and she's generally viewed as conservative leaning, though she has explicitly said she doesn't consider herself a conservative.
There you go.
She voted for Trump in 2020, mocks woke Hollywood. She's described by others as a Trump supporter. She's Catholic leaning, traditionalist. You know what? Also, this is going to trigger men who are maybe in like a divorce situation or are separated from their children's mother, and how fucking hard you have to work just to be in a kid's life, especially in states like New York. I don't know what the deal with California is.
Oh, California.
So to the good men who really are busting their balls and spending time and money and maybe in a court situation just to be in a child's life, to read that is going to make them irate. So
yeah, I think but to your point, Chrissy, she is young and she's allowed to have like a couple bad takes without everybody just like freaking shitting on her. I just feel bad for her because I think like, my point of view was like, I don't think she's had like very good men in her life that have helped her, kind of develop that center. But maybe Brett will help.
Maybe Brett can be her dad.
Yeah, maybe Brett can help with that. TMF Squid, thank you for the 5. Says the term you're looking for, Chrissy, for those women is groupie. When we were talking about clavicular.
Caligula.
But just the fact that he even has groupies is insane to me.
I can't even figure him out. Did you guys see that other guy that was like a Lookmaxer? He was going viral today.
What's his name? Hypothermic.
Something about like I don't even know what his name is, but he was like, I'm crying and putting
little Dutch boy.
He's
got like he has a baseball cap and like long hair that comes out.
Oh dear God, I have not seen this.
Let me pull that up because I was like, this is just sad. I'm like,
Caligula dies. Little Dutch boy is gonna collect all his opportunities.
You know what? That's pretty smart.
It's just so sad to me because I'm like, what is this society coming
to? You know, like if you're the next biggest snake.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat all its fucking turds.
Oh my God. I just can't believe that this is what we've come to as a society. Like, I'm like,
look, if you're microdosing meth, you're not long for this world, okay? you're just not.
Oh my God. That's so true. Hold on. Where is this? I tweeted about it because I was like, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe this is
by the time he's 30, like all of his organs are gonna be shut down and
well, I told you Clavicular like literally was like, I can't do drugs anymore. And then it was so funny because he was like, which means I'm gonna have to change up my content because I don't know what to do. Like he was like all like he was having an existential crisis because he couldn't do meth anymore for content. I was like, God damn.
I'm like dude,
what is going on,
you can't
bro?
do your show unless you're on meth. Like,
like he's like, what am I gonna do now? Like, what do
not that I can't do meth. I mean,
oh my God. Oh, here's the guy. Here's the guy. I found it. This is, I don't even know who this guy is.
Oh
Clavicular's friend. another Lookmaxer explains.
Oh,
that
this
he
one,
cries.
the Crymaxer. Yeah, I don't know his name. He
Yeah,
cries.
this is
Verbal. He cries. He literally, I don't know. He's like literally like squeezing tears out of his eyes to put it in.
yeah. He's gonna say that. This is what he's gonna say. Listen.
So the thing people don't know about climaxing is like you actually have salt in your tears. So what I do is I take the tears and I put it in my hair, and it's almost like sea salt spray. It's not fucking
Or
funny.
just buy a sea salt spray.
I don't complain that much. So the thing.
By the way, salt is really bad for your hair. That's why they make like sulfate-free shampoos and conditioners now. Like you don't want sulfate in your hair.
Where do these people get this stuff? Like what is there a website where they pull this shit from? Like
yes.
I don't.
Clavicular has his own program for for I don't know, $40 a month. You can learn.
I was gonna say, isn't it like clavicular.com? Is like,
oh my god, man.
Join it. No, he doesn't. It's not clavicular.com. Somebody has that.
No. That's I don't know what it is. I'm just saying it's his website. Like whatever he's the one that came up with all this shit. This Lookmaxing, Crymaxing, whatever maxing. What is it called?
Clavicular system. Oh, it's a mentorship. And he has some old photos. Or maybe I'll just share my screen.
I just feel like the manosphere is like the worst thing that's happened to men since ball cancer. Like seriously.
Look at this.
Wow.
Okay. How I evolved Lookmaxing into the clavicular system, a data-driven framework using experimental methods to surpass genetic potential. I don't know why he's in blackface in this photo. I have never seen him.
Oh my god, he kind of does look like that.
Join the transformation. Better looks, bigger circle, bigger bag. Look at these before and afters. This kid grew his hair out. This guy cut his hair and took a different photo. This guy
took a different photo.
This guy doesn't have his ear in the second shot, so you can see. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Claim your spot now. Should we take this?
How much is it? How much is it?
It's worth it. It's only let's see. Join the transformation. Oh, we have to take a quiz first.
Okay, let's
take. Have you ever taken your looks seriously, or is Lookmaxing going to be something new for you? All right. Let's say I'm going to say
you should say I've started doing meth.
I'll say A.
I've started doing meth in preparation.
Obstacle is when it comes to improving your looks and overall presence. I would say losing the baby weight. What would you rate your looks out of 10?
Jesus.
5. Where do you want to be 36 months from now with your looks, confidence, and dating life? What would improving those things actually change for you? Leave my husband to pursue clavicular. To work with Clavicular, it is an investment as he has helped hundreds of people ascend and get real transformation.
Ascend.
Crazy work.
Clav is open to payment plans and scholarships.
Wow.
In order to get you where you want to be. That said, which best describes your financial situation?
Hey, fuck Harvard, right? I mean, when you go to Clav U.
I only have 500 to 1,000 to invest.
This is insane. We ask that you to ensure that you have funds to invest in peptides and proper nutrition and be able to really succeed from the program. So how much do we have to spend on this? What do you think?
What does it last one say? I want to invest, but I don't have what? I don't have the necessary
I want to invest, but I don't have the necessary resources to fund my goals.
Ooh.
He's not going to write us back if we pick the last one. I say I have $5,000.
Yeah, you should say 5,000 plus.
So, okay, what is your approximate credit score?
Oh,
what?
Wow!
Asking for a credit score?
Am I buying a house?
Wow!
What the fuck?
You want my social security number too?
What is your credit score? This helps us determine which scholarships or financing options you may qualify for.
This is so stupid.
This is. I feel like
is in here
720 plus.
Okay. How confident, this is a lot of questions. How confident are you that you're ready to work with Clav and commit to a full physical, mental, and lifestyle transformation?
I'm dedicated to doing meth. Let's go.
How ready are we? Are we 100% ready? Are we 80%? Are we 40%?
Are we 80%
I'm curious
ready?
what 40% is.
40%?
Confident I'm not ready to buy yet.
I will not ascend. I will not commit to ascending on the first call. I need a chat and then more time to think. Well, he's not going to be interested in this. I should say 80 or 100.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm so ready.
Please submit a picture of yourself.
Oh my god!
What's going on here?
You should submit a picture of Gorlog.
Should I just send a graphic of Simpcast?
Yeah, sure.
Everybody shake, shake.
Oh my god. These people are spiritually bankrupt. Indeed. I agree.
Simpcast.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're talking about the manosphere here, man. People look, the manosphere is basically the retarded end of like the old like pickup artist community, man. Like back in like the early 2000s. Like this is where
You should post a picture of Cecil with the mask on.
Oh,
that'd be kind of funny, actually.
Wow.
Or a picture of ass.
Like an old picture of Cecil when he was fat.
God, do I have a old picture of Cecil?
Hit up Anna. Be like, Anna, I need a picture. I need an old fat picture of Cecil with the mask.
I'll just submit my clavicular cast graphic.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wait,
you
show
should
yourself
get him on your
profile,
show.
Frankfurt head position. What the fuck?
What did it say?
It says, please show yourself from the side profile, Frankfurt head position.
Oh my god.
Send him a picture of drunk 3PO.
A video. Please submit a video explaining why we should accept you into the clavicular system.
Wow, this process is like next level.
Should I take a video? Some people are lazy and don't want to ascend.
I'm so lazy.
You? Or do you want to This is a lot of hoops, clavicular.
This is way too many hoops.
Yeah, this is intense, man.
Where can we contact you? Okay.
I mean, dude wanted a freaking socials insurance number. I mean, like, come on.
He wanted a credit score.
He wanted a credit score.
Diagnose that matters. Face map audit, symmetry, proportions, and posture scored. Skin stack, derm grade routine, simplified to compounds that work. Jawline exposure, neck fat, sodium, and camera angle standards.
Okay, but isn't he open to like a lot of liability here? Because like, doesn't he hit his face with a hammer?
Yeah.
Like, hit his face. So if you do that and hurt somebody, he's liable, right?
That's a good
question.
question.
Because he's not hitting the person with a hammer.
Oh, he's teaching them how to hit themselves.
He's teaching them how to hit themselves with a hammer safely. So I don't think they can sue. And I'm guessing he's gonna like make everybody sign like insane
NDAs.
NDAs and contracts saying that they're not gonna sue if there's any sort of problem. Like if they OD on meth, they can't sue.
Oh God.
Right,
Also,
exactly.
But also, where do they get the meth from? Does he supply
that's a
the
good
meth?
question. That's a good question.
Yeah. Does he
Because
supply the
that
meth?
is
Does
illegal.
he?
This is so funny. 2 futures, 2 faces, 1 choice. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be a loser and take the algorithm victim and chasing trends and lose ground? Where there's a new hack every week, 0 baseline, 0 tracking, random skincare drops with no pH testing or cycle timing, basic lifts with no jaw, neck, clavicular targeting, good lighting dependency, can't perform in daylight, solo grind, no feedback loop, plateau forever. Or are you going to do clavicular mentorship with measured moves, stacking wins, with facial analysis dashboard and pharmaceutical skin protocol, Trenchanointin timing and barrier metrics and structural training, forward head fix, massive.
Oh my
what
God.
the fuck does that even say?
Oh,
5
you know what?
standards, locked in morning sequence, no decisions, elite roster, 15 guys max, brutal honesty. That's
Wow.
so gay sounding.
That sounds really gay. Russell Hall over on Rumble says clavicular reminds me of South Park meme about the frat guy talking to a girl at a party, and his pickup line is basically, "Can I take you upstairs and crush your pussy?"
Wow.
I
mean, this guy's skin did get better, but the thing is, they all just got tan, like a little bit tanner. This guy got tanner.
Also, some of them like were hitting puberty, like so. It's like,
right.
yeah,
adulthood factors in.
Remind me again what mogging is.
Mogging is when you're like better
For example,
looking than someone.
I am mogging everyone on this show right now.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I don't know what that means.
They say it's like when you just walk into a room, if you're mogging, it's like you just look better than everyone else. Like without
like you're just looking better than somebody else. Like, you know, you mog that person. Like for example, our next topic of the night is Sydney Sweeney. She usually mogs everyone with her boobs.
Unless you're Gorlock. She's mogging.
This is it. Have you ever watched Euphoria, Chrissy?
I really want to watch this Clavicular intro video.
How long is it?
4 minutes.
Oh,
let's watch a couple
if you're
minutes.
tired of being invisible to women, tired of getting rejected, and tired of watching other guys who won the genetic lottery.
Why does he look like
AI?
Why does he look Dominican? I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never seen him.
Why does he look Hispanic? Like I'm like, because I was gonna say he looks kind of like half black, but he's definitely not. Like he's got a really dark skin thing going on. I don't know what's going on with that, but
he probably got like a spray tan before he did this.
Got to be a spray tan.
Is it the spray tan? Is that what it is?
Because what I'm about to show you will completely transform your face and physique in ways that you didn't even think were possible. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You have been lied to. They told you just be confident, just be yourself, looks don't matter. But you and I both know that's complete bullshit. You see it every day. Attractive men get treated differently. They get the girls, they get the respect, and they get the opportunities handed to them. While you get nothing. Here's what keeps you up at night. You know your life would be completely different if you just looked better. You wouldn't have to deal with rejection after rejection. You wouldn't have to watch women ignore you while they throw themselves at some guy who happens to have a better jawline. You're stuck in this nightmare where you're constantly being judged, constantly being overlooked, and constantly reminded that you don't measure up. And the worst part is, every day that goes by, you're getting older. Your window is closing. And if you don't fix it now,
himself getting old.
He just like age forwarded himself like at Seton Hall Prep, where he went to high school in New Jersey. Like him with acne, but like as a 50-year-old.
Also, I love that he has Kanye playing in the background. Because of course.
Same position or worse. Still invisible, still alone, still wondering where your life could have been if you had decided to take action. Maybe you've tried to fix this already. You've hit the gym, you've tried skincare routines, and you've watched 1,000 videos on mewing. But here's the problem. That stuff doesn't work fast enough, and most of it doesn't work at all. Sure, you can spend the next years of your life.
So my suggestion to you is to do some meth.
Did he say working out doesn't work?
He said it doesn't work fast enough.
It doesn't work fast enough. So that's why you got to start taking some meth.
Right, and Lookmaxing.
I mean,
lose that weight fast.
You lose the weight fast with meth.
Exactly.
True.
You also lose your teeth. But
it's like the original Ozempic.
This is quick and dirty, okay? He's trying to get results.
Worrying about side effects that are actually going to make you look worse.
Yeah, we used to call it meth.
Doing what you're doing, except mediocrity.
Side effects like twitching or twitch maxing
and losing your teeth.
Yeah, losing your teeth.
But there is a third option. My name is Braden Peters, also known as Clavicular, and I've spent years mastering the science of male aesthetics. I'm talking about completely restructuring your facial aesthetics using pharmacology, extreme methods, and protocols people are too scared to even ask about. I've taken on guys who are skinny, low dimorphism, and completely overlooked by women, and turned them into jacked, high-value men who command respect the second they walk
so
into
gay. I love it.
High-value men.
Different. I'm not afraid to go where others won't. While every other Lookmaxing
I
coach
made
is
you
telling you to drink
jacked.
more water and do facial exercises,
he seems like he'd make a really good gay man.
That actually work. Steroids, pharmacology, extreme protocols. But here's the key. Most guys who do this on their own end up looking worse because they don't understand the complex.
I also feel like if you're coming from a position of like, for years I've been rejected by women, you're not going to have the best energy or feelings towards women. So now that I know, like and I think he's also autistic. So if you spend years like, you're going to be like, okay, now you're good looking, but you still have, it's like when you're fat forever. You have a little bit of fatness in you all the time. And like, if you are an autistic guy who was always rejected for years, but now you're good looking, you will still have a chip on your shoulder against women. You'll still be like, oh, now I'm going to treat you like shit because you guys treated me like shit for years. So it's almost
welcome to the manosphere.
Some chicks have like, this is like Khloe Kardashian revenge body. It's like, this is my Revenge face.
Nuances of these protocols.
No, that's
they
what the
didn't know how to
manosphere
mitigate
is.
side effects. They didn't know what
Yeah,
they hate women.
compounds to stack, the timing, the dosages, what blood work do I need to get? That's where
blood work.
I give you the complete system, fully comprehensive, tailored to you.
Submit to me 1 vial of your semen, and I will analyze it. Top to bottom. I'll taste it.
Oh my god!
And it, like this kid has no medical training.
None. I'm sitting here losing my mind. Like, who's listening to him?
Guys, he's doing meth. What medical training? What the fuck?
Your genetics, your situation, and your goals. No guessing what to do next. No trial and error. No wasted time. I've already done this for dozens of men. Guys who came to me looking like boys and left looking like men. One client
That's because they were young and going through puberty, and then they grew up and they became men. Oh,
time passed, and they looked older.
They came to me at 16 and left at 25.
Formed his facial structure, got him jacked, and got him high dimorphism. These aren't small changes. These are
when he says I got him jacked, I don't know, man.
Yeah, are you going to the gym with him every day, spotting him,
jacking him off? Like, what are you really talking about here?
Meeting him in the locker room.
The kind that make women stop in their tracks, the kind that make other women respect you, and the kind that give you the halo effect that you've been missing in life. Now guys, just imagine waking up 3 months from now and looking in the mirror. And instead of seeing the same average looking face looking back at you, you see
that guy's not average.
Strong mandible, defined cheekbones, masculine features.
No, he's saying he can make you look like these
Oh,
guys.
he's gonna make you look like AI. Okay.
Women smile at you. Conversations come easier. Opportunities open up to you. You finally experience what it's like to live life on easy mode. No more rejection, no more being invisible, no more wondering what if. Now, I only work with guys who are serious. This is a premium one-on-one program. I'm going to personally work with you to design your.
He's leaving out one very
I
important
won't be
thing.
giving you cookie cutter plans or generic advice. What I will be giving you is a comprehensive system tailored specific.
Send me your nude photos. I will analyze them.
Send me that dick pic and I'll rate it for you.
Dude, this guy took that episode of The Office to the next level. Remember that episode where they're talking about Hillary Swank, like if she's hot or not? Like
ratings.
That's what he's doing.
But really quickly, the thing he's leaving out of all this is, yeah, he can get you to look a certain way, maybe. But that's only like part of it, man. Like talking to women has nothing to do with how you look for the most part, man. There's confidence, there's being able to hold a conversation. There's a lot of things that go with this besides chiseling your jaw. There's a lot of guys with chiseled jaws who can't pick up women.
Yes, now that he has all these women around him, he has nothing to say. He did not plan or build character or read books or like have, life experience, responsibilities, the thing that make you an interesting person. None of that has been achieved. He just looks better, but now he's got all these women around him and now he doesn't know what to do with himself or them. And he's awkward still.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny when he's like, I'm going to turn you into a high value man. But high value man, like, it doesn't mean just like because you have a chiseled jaw, you're a high value man. Like, you have to like actually know something, like,
be dependable, be a good dad, keep a job, not have like monkeypox,
Yeah, have a job, like be able to work a day in your life. That would be nice. That would,
help me move. Open a jar,
fix things around the house, like
like
a mouse.
Can this guy change a tire? Can he?
No. Right.
Yeah.
Can he like if like the toilet or not the like the paper towel dispenser like like if breaks off or something? It's like, can you screw it back on? Like, can you do that? Like, can you do like basic shit around the house? That's a high value man because you can do some shit.
I'm sorry, but if you are microdosing meth, your dick does not work 100% of the time.
Well, like, that's his issue. He has said that he is sterile for the moment.
Doesn't he take like other things? Like, I'm guessing he takes like Viagra and shit to make that shit go.
I don't know.
You know what though? That wouldn't surprise me because a lot of young guys now are taking Viagra, which is crazy to me, right? Like guys in their 20s are taking Viagra.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard that.
Or Blue Chew or whatever designer dig drugs there are.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy.
He can fix anything. he uses a hammer.
Yeah. Mr. Fix-It.
Protocols to avoid side effects and the fastest path to actually ascending. But I only take on a handful of clients at
He
a
doesn't
time
look like a
because this
human
level
being.
of transformation.
That's what I'm saying. He looks AI.
He pulls his face off and it's a fucking robot with blinking red eyes. Like, I tricked you.
Requires my full attention. So if you're ready to
This
stop
is
being overlooked, if
Lookmaxing.
you're ready to experience
Also,
what
correct me if
attractive
I'm
men
wrong.
experience
Does he
every
do
day.
his eyebrows?
Yeah, definitely.
Because those don't
He
look like
plus.
normal eyebrows to me.
Yeah,
He
maybe.
plugs.
He's eyebrow maxing.
He's
Oh,
not
well.
threading. He's not at the threading level yet because I can tell, but he's taking care of it.
I don't know. I wish like I like that if there is part of him that wants to help men, like I don't know, maybe start like a men's group in your local area. The fact that you're doing this and it's like it's so super. Yes, life is superficial. Like I get it. Certain things are easier when you're good looking, but like especially for a man, like you can't coast off your looks the way a woman can.
Well, that's
Not at all. Not at all.
I've heard, I know like this is like a crazy thing to say, but I've actually heard like being like super beautiful and hot is not like all it's cracked up to be. Like,
I can tell you
can't.
that. Yes, it's
Yeah,
not.
exactly. Like it's like pretty people problems, like you can't like people just want to like first of all like if you're a girl especially like they all think like you're a bimbo or like you don't have a brain and like
you're
you
a climber.
Yeah,
well,
like
Nina, you're half right. I feel like for men, looks matter a lot when it comes to women, right? When we approach a woman, everything to do with her looks, right? We find out her personality way later, but looks are very important. For women, though, it's not as important for us to look a certain way, right? Women care more about other things. Not saying that attractive guys don't get laid. I'm just saying it's not the same level of craziness with men because men, you got to be hot or at least somebody we find attractive physically for us to even talk to you. Like it's not that way for women.
About women though, like for example, like I've heard like really really pretty women say things like no one approaches me because like because everyone thinks that she's out of their league, so they don't go talk to her. Like it's like they're actually a lot of times they're lonely. Like they don't get approached. They don't like they can't make friends easily because everybody's so intimidated by how beautiful they are. They don't go near them. It's actually a weird thing. Like we oddly enough, being beautiful and just being a 10 is not all it's cracked up to be apparently.
Okay, I'm about to expose some stuff from men. Okay, so here's the thing about that, Nina. You're partly right. There is a sort of intimidation, especially for a guy who's not used to talking to women. For him to approach somebody who's like a 10, that would take a lot, right? But that's only part of it. The other part of it is men view women who look that hot as very high maintenance, right? And we'd have to jump through a lot of hoops just to get into those panties, right? So, so men will always go for the low-hanging fruit when it comes to getting laid. So even if she's less attractive, they're going to go for the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah,
but Verbal, would they are more inclined to wife up a higher maintenance looking woman because that like looks like it's more value?
Yes and no. I think it depends on his level of success, right? Like if he's very successful, yeah, absolutely, he'll do it. If he's moderately successful, he knows he has a lot to lose, right? And more times than not, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say the guy's not gonna choose somebody super high maintenance when they're not super successful. If they're very successful, they will. And that's why you see these NBA guys knocking up all these groupies, right? Because they have so much money that they don't care like what happens.
They don't care,
yeah. Where a guy who has something to lose, they're going to be a little bit more skeptical about who they're wifing up.
That's interesting.
Do you think when you say more to lose, do you think all men are looking in advance, like they're looking ahead, going, if she divorces me, here's what my life will look like, or are they just thinking like, how much money will I have to spend to keep her lifestyle going?
Oh no, they're looking at what to lose, man. Like right now, like I mean, God, California, like if you get married, you don't have to be married. You could just live with somebody, and if you guys break up, the man owes the woman money. So like it's crazy, man. Like guys think about that shit a lot now because the courts are unfair. They're always going to give the woman the money. So and if you have a lot to lose,
it can be unfair. Yeah.
If you have a lot to lose, man, it's just not even worth it.
No.
Doesn't sound like you're ready to ascend at all, Verb.
Oh no,
You're not ready.
I'm too old to ascend. I'm descending at this point.
Oh my god.
I'm just looking for a soft place to land.
Verbal, would you consider Sydney Sweeney a 10?
She's up there. She's a 9. She's 9 or 10. I say 9. She's, you know what? She has very, very attractive girl next door looks. Nice breeding hips. So yeah, I'm gonna say she's about 9.
Chrissy, what about you? You think she's like a 10 or 9?
I think it depends on the guy and what they're into. I had a long post about this a while ago. I think what people really love about Sydney Sweeney is she is very beautiful, and I'm sure she has a high maintenance routine, but she does not look high maintenance. She does not look like
she looks attainable.
She has a lot of makeup on. She doesn't look like and I'm sure she has a team of people putting it all together, but she looks easy going. She seems like she has a good personality.
Yeah.
She seems really down to earth, and I think that's why men obviously the boobs help a lot, but
help.
Yeah, but
and it is eye of the beholder, right? Like somebody I would consider a perfect 10 would be like.
Let me guess. Salma Hayek in that movie.
Well,
Dusk Till Dawn.
Well, yes, back then. Is she a 10 now? No. I mean, she's like 8. She's still hot for a 60-year-old woman. Somebody I consider like a perfect 10 right now would be like, and I'm going to butcher her name because I always do. Chianca Prioka, the one that's married to the Jonas brother.
Oh, yeah. Priyanka Chopra.
Yes,
Priyanka,
her.
She married a Jonas brother.
Yeah, I think she's like a perfect 10.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
She's hot for like an Indian broad.
She's ethnic.
Well, I mean, she's just
brown.
I saw her on The View recently, and I just couldn't take my eyes off her.
She's gorgeous. I mean, I think she's gorgeous. So I'm pulling up a picture of her right now.
And she's not 20. She's like 40, I think.
She's in her 40s. She used to be like, I think she's like in her 30s actually. But
maybe 30s.
We're 1982. You're right.
But she's she's 43.
What?
Yeah, she is she is like but I remember when she was like 20, she was like drop dead gorgeous.
She still is.
Or a young Sofia Vergara. She was a 10 for me. For a decade, she was a 10.
Yeah. She's
like people who've passed on, like I always thought like a 10 was like a Sophia Loren.
Sure. Yeah. No, I mean, absolutely.
But like I don't think I've ever seen, like, since that kind of Hollywood golden era, I don't think I've ever seen a 10 after that. Like I've never really.
You know who was really hot, and I think a 10 is what's her name? She's blonde. She was in.
What was she in?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh. Yeah, Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She might be the last like Hollywood bombshell, unless you count Sydney Sweeney.
Well, no, I mean, you're right. I mean, I
count Sydney Sweeney.
When I was at the Barbie, it wasn't a premiere party, it was for your consideration party, and when I met her, you can't take your eyes off of Margot Robbie when she's in front of you. Like, you just can't. She glows, man. It's like when Dave Chappelle talked about Rick James having the aura, right? It's like Margot Robbie has like this aura around her.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? I love Marilyn Monroe. I mean, she's my girl. She's a 10 for me too. But Sydney Sweeney, though, she's always kind of like in the news for something. And she's in the news now with regards to two things. One, they cut her part in she had a very small cameo in Devil Wears Prada 2, and they cut it, which I think is really dumb. Very stupid. So that dropped. And then there's also this bit of news because season 3 of Euphoria is out. Have you ever watched Euphoria, Chrissy?
No, but
neither.
Curious about it.
I've seen both seasons. I haven't started this current season, which I think is the last season. The weird thing about this show for me is that these people are all in high school. Okay, these are high school students. In this new season, there's a time jump, so they're not in high school anymore.
Yeah, it's 5 years.
It turns out the whole main cast have become whores in their professional lives. Like all the girls graduated and became either prostitutes, OnlyFans models, or
drug dealers.
Yeah, right. Like they're all degenerates or whores. Like no one.
Yeah.
No one
well,
like left and became a doctor.
Especially her. And that's the thing. Like I found out because I haven't watched the show either, but I knew from people explaining it to me that she was basically her character Cassie was kind of like the most slutty one, like in the high school.
She was the most naked one for sure.
Yeah, and she did a lot of nude scenes even in the first couple seasons, which is what I actually want to talk about because that's something that's kind of been making the rounds right now. Like Megyn Kelly said something with regards to that, which I'm gonna get into. But this was going around saying Sydney Sweeney's coming under fire as Euphoria fans slam her character's OnlyFans storyline as a fetish slop. Some viewers are calling the plot humiliating, while others are taking their criticism further and demanding the show be pulled off the air. Which I find a little bizarre because this show, this is kind of like the natural progression of the show. Like everybody, they were all train wrecks, and now you can kind of see like, okay, like I'm just basing this off watching the trailers of the seasons and like just knowing the basic plot. So yeah, if you're like a whore in high school and you're doing a lot of drugs, you're gonna end up kind of like following that progression. Now she's doing OnlyFans and like kind of showing the shock factor of what that entails. I just think that's on par with the show. Like, I don't think there's anything too strange
there would
about
be none
that.
of this outrage if she wasn't like an out Republican.
Yes, that I was just about to say that because here's the thing: in season 2 of that show, there was a character, I can't remember her name, but she's very thick, right? Like she's kind of she's plus size. She has an OnlyFans. And she's in high school, and no one said shit about that, right? Because it was all about body positivity, right? And she's doing some foul shit on OnlyFans in high school. So the fact that they're coming at Sydney Sweeney, who's, by the way, at this point in the show, is a grown ass woman. This is all because they consider her conservative. That's what this is.
And like, I guess maybe that comes a little bit from someone like Megyn Kelly, but Megyn Kelly's not really even calling her out. Like she's calling out like the director. So Megyn said on her show, which was like this one right here, that she says, "This is sick. I can't believe she agreed to this, frankly. There's also a picture of her dressed as a dog being led around a leash. And I think this guy, Sam Levinson, is sick because there are reports of him injecting nudity into Sydney Sweeney's scenes so often that she went to him and said, 'Please stop doing this. It's very gratuitous.' And all of these other women have come forward saying that he injected nudity in their scenes too." Now, I was curious when I read that because I was like, that sounds like that would be a big deal if like Sydney Sweeney said something like that. So I asked Grok. I was like, Grok, where is this comment originating from? And Grok helped me find out that this comment was originating from a BuzzFeed article in 2022. But she didn't quite say that. She said something different. And actually, she was kind of backing up the director, saying that whenever she felt uncomfortable on the scene or with any of the scenes, that she would go and tell the director, like, "Hey, I think this is not good for the character, and I don't think we should do it." And the guy would listen. Like, for example, in this article, it states that, like, she would reveal that she didn't want to do, like, in the scene he had written her without a shirt on, and she would go tell him like, "Hey, I don't think this is necessary for me to have my shirt off." And he'd be like, "Okay, let's not do that then." So again,
this is wild for me because again, with the plus size girl, right? In the very first episode of the very first season, they're at a party, and she basically at the party in front of people gives head to two of the guys that are there, right? And so the whole
two rookies.
Yes, two. So her whole arc, that whole season was finding her confidence being a big girl, right? She's taking hold of her sexuality, and she's doing all of these perverse sexual things the whole first season, right? Again, nobody complained about shit when she did that.
That's really interesting.
All of a sudden, everyone's clutching their pearls, right?
That's really interesting because this is also like, and then in this article, like, we're not going to read the whole thing, but in this article, she also said that like she went up to, or there's a part of her that felt kind of dirty after she would film these sex scenes and stuff like that. And she says that like, but she says she has a disconnect with her character because she doesn't see herself as Cassie. So she would feel dirty doing it, but then she would go home and take a shower and try to forget that was like Cassie. And she says that, you know, her watching herself, she doesn't believe like that's her. She thinks that that's
Yeah,
Cassie.
it's called being an actor and playing a part.
Yeah. She sees herself differently than her part. Exactly. Well, it's not even like she's one of those crazy actors that's like, I'm method acting now, so I'm just gonna be like a crazy, like, you know, whore slut and like do this thing. Like she's saying I'm a completely different person. Like me and Cassie are not the same thing. She's not a method actor. She doesn't do these things in real life. She makes a very clear separation. Yes, she has a very clear separation of who she is as an actress and who she is as a person. And then in this article, it also says the people that her co-stars also were in a similar boat, like and have talked to the guy and were like, we're not comfortable doing sex scenes, and then he will write them out or whatever. So again, I don't know why somebody like Megyn Kelly would misrepresent this so badly. But also like, because most of the people who are coming at her are obviously the leftists, like as you said, Chrissy. But then there's someone like Megyn Kelly who's on the right who kind of said this thing, and I was just like, well, that's just not right. Like I don't think that that's what's going on with her specifically. But again, and also like the progression of the show, guys, like it's like where is this gonna go? When someone has an OnlyFans, like where's it gonna go?
Well, and the whole show is literally about degeneracy. The whole show is centered around Zendaya, who has a major drug problem, right? She's a drug addict. Like that's the whole point of the show, and how it affects the people around her, that kind of thing. So that it is what it is. But going back to the director and you know, him doing all these weird sex scenes and all this other shit. The thing is, right now in Hollywood, it is so hard to get away with mistreating, especially an actress, especially when it comes to nude scenes, right? So there's a lot of like loops you got to jump through.
Ask Justin Baldoni. Shit.
Yeah. So I don't think that this guy is some scumbag, some like, you know, porn director who's like making the women do anything, right? He's not making it because he can't.
No,
he can't. He would literally be out of a job. So I don't buy most of this, man. People are there because they want to be there. They signed a contract to do it. This has been her character since the beginning. So it's not like all of a sudden they're sexing her up.
Well, and I guess like that's the thing, Verbal, because people are saying, oh, there's a line. Like Megan's main problem was that like that scene where she's being babyfied or whatever, because she's doing that scene where she's like sucking on a pacifier and like that's Megan's main problem. It's not even with Sydney specifically, like I said, it's with the director and like putting stuff like that in there. She thinks it's crossing the line because. And I mean, I guess like to a certain extent it is, because it's like, okay, yeah, people do OnlyFans, but they don't have to do like weird fetish shit on OnlyFans. I mean, you could show
a lot of them do.
Yeah,
true, but do you have to show that? Like, you know, is that where you want to go? Like that's what I'm saying. Like
I get what you're saying.
Probably more interesting. It's a more interesting choice for the show, because if you're just like a run of the mill OnlyFans girl doing essentially Instagram content for. I think it makes it's a stronger argument. Like, I don't know if I haven't seen the episode. I don't know if they're trying to make the argument of like OnlyFans being degenerate, but yeah, you might as well show a more
the argument, Chrissy, from what I understand and from like the stuff I've read and like seeing the trailer, is that she's getting married to that guy, which is played by Jacob Elordi or whatever that guy's name is. And in order to raise money for the extravagant wedding that she wants, she's making an OnlyFans so that she can raise money for the wedding. Like, that's the most insane part, is about the fact that she's actually still with that guy. That's why, like, in the scene, like, he walks in on her making content and she's like, I'm just making content. Like,
and also, by the way, this is the show where like literally there's no good people. Like no one's good. Like this is a show about awful people. Jacob Elordi plays a maniac in this show. He's a psychopath in the show.
That's why he's with her, because they're like both psychos.
You know, Zendaya is a drug addict. Everyone is fucked up in this show. And I think that's the point of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I just feel like this is like the natural progression of the show, and I think people are making a big deal out of nothing. Like usually when it comes to Sydney Sweeney. Verbal, what did you think about the fact that they cut her cameo out of Devil Wears
So I
Prada?
didn't put much stock in that because here's the thing. It was only a cameo, and I know people, especially in Hollywood, like it's easy to say, oh, it's because she's a conservative. Those kind of parts get cut a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Like they get cut a lot. So like I'm not going to jump to conclusion and say, oh, it's because they don't like her. We don't really know why they cut her part out.
I will say I don't like the fact that they cut her part out only because, and I don't think it's because of the conservative thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. But she's so fashionable right now. Like she is so on top of her game with regards to fashion. She got her lingerie line. There's a lot of stuff that's going on with Sydney Sweeney that has to do with fashion. So I just think it's a really bad choice for the studio to not include her, even as the cameo, even if it was like a 5-second cameo. She's so fashionable that seeing her on the runway, like even just watching the models and stuff, that would have been a plus for the movie, I think. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't.
Why wouldn't they
did
want her
that.
in the movie?
It's just weird.
That is kind of weird. My only assumption would be if it was because of the conservative thing, it's probably because of Meryl Streep
and Anne Hathaway, who's super woke.
I saw this clip trending. People were upset that Anne Hathaway casually in an interview said like inshallah, which is like
did she?
Yeah. So
why did she say that?
She turned muzzy or what?
Do you have the clip? Let's see it.
Wait, I'm sorry. What happened?
She said inshallah, which means like in the in the name
if
of God.
Allah wills it.
Yeah, yeah. If Allah wills.
She said this in an interview.
I guess so. That's what Chrissy's saying.
Oh, that's weird.
Wait.
While you get that, Russell Hall for $1 says 20-year-olds have been taking Viagra since it first came out. Why, you ask? Because it turns out that drinking 10 shots while getting a girl to go home with you ends with you pushing rope.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Russell, Jesus.
Actually, Russell is right.
I thought it was pulling ropes.
You get whiskey.
Ropes.
You get whiskey dick and okay. But here's the thing: back in the day when that happened, guys just did cocaine when that happened. But then you get coke dick.
Coke dick.
Good Lord. Yeah, coke dick. Meth dick at this point, because that's what they're doing. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen.
I'm getting Ozempic dick.
Wait, does that mean it's skinnier?
It's skinnier.
Skinnier and diarrhea comes out of it. And
oh God.
It's blind. Okay.
Oh, how do you embrace aging? You have to be more serious about how you take care of yourself. But other than that, it's just the same stuff, right? I mean, you're still you and life's still life, and music's still good and dancing's still fun. When you're in your 40s, you have had the opportunity to see how certain decisions bore fruit over time. And so you can kind of assess if you want to continue making those decisions or if you want to make new ones. I think that one of the things that I love about being in my 40s is I don't get so swept up in things anymore. Like, I used to really not understand that phrase, take it with a grain of salt. There was no salt. Every high was so high, every low was so low. It was very dramatic. And now I just I really value the chill. I just feel like you can either fear aging or you can fear dying young. I just really want to hopefully live for and enjoy a life. I want to have a long, healthy life. Inshallah, I hope so. I feel like by default, I can't fear aging. I kind of so I guess the way that I get through it. I guess the way I approach it is
she slid.
What is it? What's out there? I've never been this at this age, so let's just figure it out. You still never know what's coming around the corner, and that's true if you're like 11 or you're 43. I don't know. So it's still really exciting to me.
It's easy to be chill about aging, and when you have all the money and you can get all the work done, and guess you know why you're calm in your 40s? Because you have money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. That is so true.
It's a lot easier to hit the wall when you have money.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is
your
so
wall
true.
is made of pillows. Your wall is 1,000 thread count.
Oh my god. Speaking of hitting the wall, let's talk about Laura Loomer.
Oh dear God.
Because that bitch is fucking nuts.
She is crazy.
I can barely keep up. It's just right. She's
just
been railing against Candace Owens for it seems like 60 years.
Yeah, she's been railing against Candace, but I don't even want to talk about that part. I want to talk about the fact that her lawsuit against
Bill
Maher was dismissed today. When all these rumors are going around about how she is like basically Trump's Monica Lewinsky. And I think that's fucking disgusting, first of all. Like I have to say, like, my God, like that is so gross. I think that's disgusting, personally speaking.
But also, do you know how hard it is to sue a comedian for a joke?
It's
almost impossible.
Laura Loomer just found that out. Let me pull up. This is what. Okay, first of all, let's start with what Bill said. Okay, let's start with what Bill said, and then we'll kind of go into what was here. Oh wait, hold on. I hate when like you like bring up the YouTube short and then they just start and it's like hold up YouTube.
No, hold on,
short.
I'm not ready. Setting it up.
Yeah,
Yet.
it's like God. Okay, here we go.
Here's my question, because Laura Loomer said, Taylor Swift, she believes, is in an arranged relationship with Travis Kelce to influence the 2024 election. I think maybe Laura Loomer's in an arranged relationship to affect the election because she's very close to Trump. She's 31, looks like his type. We did an editorial here a few years ago. You're remembering it already. It was basically, who's Trump? Because I said, it's not nobody. He's been a dog for too long.
Not nobody.
And it's not Melania. I think we may have our answer this week. I think it might be Laura Loomer. I'm just saying. Here's my...
That's it. That was a joke.
How old is that clip?
That is, I think, from like 2022 or 2023. Pretty sure it's 2023.
And then she sued him over that?
She sued him over that because she said that she was basically like it stopped her from pursuing her political goals because nobody took her seriously anymore. And everybody thought that, she was Trump's side piece. So that's why she sued him. And today she lost that case. Now this was also going around at the same time. Now this is all alleged. I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Like people are saying this is a fake thing. I don't know. But this piece of document was going around that Milo shared. And in the document it says, a tearful Jeff Loomer declined to say over the phone whether he was currently considering another involuntary psychiatric hold for his daughter, which is a case. Like she did actually do that to her. Given her bizarre claim this week that she had been performing oral sex on the President Trump, but did not rule it out. So this was also going viral around like this, like today and yesterday. People were talking about how
who hasn't been put in an involuntary psychiatric hold. We've all have a past.
I have not been put on a
yet.
Yet. But that's what's going on. And then that lawsuit was lost today because the judge tossed it out. I guess like free speech is still a thing in your country. Like you guys can still make a joke for the most part, not a lot, but for the most part, right now you could still joke.
It's still legal for now. Yes,
for now. And then she came out and she made a statement saying, that she's very angry about this. But I also. So this is a statement on Judge Moody's ruling in my defamation suit. She wrote this massive post where basically she's saying she's going to appeal. She's appealing the decision and this is bad for all women. That kind of thing. The judge's new premise, which is outrageous, taken from the media articles, is that I said I love the president because he's a great president. I hugged him and traveled on President Trump's planes with him and the staff at the presidential debate in 2024. Professional capacity as a journalist, and so on and so forth. For these reasons, the judge says that Maher could make the alleged joke that I had fucked Trump. This was no joke, and even if it was legally actionable, as he has led to continued defamation, threats, and misogynistic and unwanted sexual comments to be made towards me. Now, here's the thing: I really doubt anyone's making unwanted sexual comments towards her. I mean, we're talking about Laura Loomer. Like, have you guys seen what she looks like? I don't know.
Yep.
She has some good photos. I mean,
can you show me one?
Look,
haven't we all taken a photo and people compare it to the puppet from Saw? We all have those days.
I guarantee you, as we're laughing about this, there are men who will gladly bang her.
Yes.
Are you one of them?
Give me a few shots, probably.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Give me a couple of shots. I'm in there.
Drink till she looks like Sofia Vergara.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my
after a few
God.
shots, I mean, shit.
So I also think Laura Loomer is actually batshit crazy. And one of
Which
the
makes her
crazy,
better in bed.
well, I guess so. Like, because that's the Amber Heard thing, right? Like, the crazy hot scale, right? Like, the crazier psychoer you are, the better you are in bed.
I mean, yeah, you have to sleep with one eye open. But other than that, I mean, I'm sure the ride is fun.
Russell Hall says Laura Loomer's cigar is called a bad dragon. What the hell does that mean?
A bad dragon?
Laura Loomer's cigar is called a bad dragon. I don't get it.
She has a
Is
line.
that a
of
Bill Clinton
cigars?
joke?
Oh, okay. Now I get it. That is a Bill Clinton joke. Okay, that's funny.
Oh, is it like the puss cigar thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So, you know what? Thank you, Russell. Thank you. For God's
Thanks, but no thanks.
Russell, you say that now.
Jesus Christ. So there was this other article that I wanted to highlight. This is because I was going through this yesterday because I was like kind of catching up with what's been going on with Laura Loomer. Because as you said, she's been attacking Candace. They've been kind of having back and forth. So I was like catching up with all that, which I think is kind of insane. Like to say somebody like God doesn't love you and shit like that. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Who the fuck are you, man? Like,
that's
speaking for God.
Yeah, it's a deep cut.
That's weird. But also, I was like, wasn't she getting sued? Like, I remember, like, I literally was like talking about this, and I was like, wasn't she getting sued? So I went and Googled it, and this article came up, which I thought was really interesting, as it says in it, Laura Loomer's defamation deposition will make your head explode, and in the deposition, she just randomly starts basically like saying the most weird shit, like about Marjorie Taylor Greene. She said, in spelling answers to completely it's like she's just started like randomly saying shit. In spelling answers to completely unrelated questions, Loomer rants about George Stephanopoulos and her hacking of boyfriends and her inability to get a White House press credential in an interview that quickly flies off the handle. In one particularly wild exchange, Loomer practically roasted Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene as someone who puts roast beef in her pants.
Maybe she was wearing something else to roast beef in her pants.
No, they clarify because they're like, what is your basis for saying that she puts Arby's in her pants? Maher's legal counsel asked. She carries roast beef in her pocket, Loomer responded. What is your basis for saying that she puts roast beef in her pocket and in her pants? The counsel pressed. Because I know she likes to eat at Arby's, Loomer said. Further clarifying that she believes that Greene puts the meat sandwich in her pants and that she believes Greene would agree with that statement. This is such a bizarre thing to lie about. Like, it's just such a bizarre thing to just randomly go around saying stuff like this. And she does this all the time. Now, recently, this is on a serious note because this is she recently made this statement to the administration, to Trump's admin, who ended up actually getting ICE involved in deporting these women, these Persian women, these Iranian women.
Persian?
They got deported. They're like in ICE, like I guess in an ICE facility now, because of Laura Loomer. This is the weirdest thing, because she accused them of being related to Qasem Soleimani, who was the guy that Trump like raved about killing in his first term. So she went and like she accused these two women of being basically related to Soleimani and living in the States. And shocker, they were not related to the guy. Like they were not related to the guy. They had nothing to do with them. The only thing they had in common was that they had the same last name, and not because they were related. So in Iran, Soleimani is a very common name. It's kind of like white people and having like Smith as a last name. So like she went and found two unrelated women who had the last name Soleimani.
I think it's Iranian for sun hands.
Something like that. Then went on to report that to Marco Rubio, who ended up actually trying to report these people. It says after Laura Loomer pointed out these women claimed that connection to the late Iranian military commander, they were arrested and remain in immigration detention. One is now gravely ill. Like, this is actually fucking crazy to me. And there's documents now that have been provided that are stating that these women were not connected to Qasem Soleimani. So I just feel like this is an absolute shit show. Of something like to do to someone, to like just lie. Like, just people who lie like that are psychopaths. Like, and they should not be anywhere near the president of the United States, especially when he's making like, major decisions. I think that's really
there is something about her that she does seem like to be an authority on things. Like, she has a presence. I don't know if she has mastered some of Trump's tactics, of like,
she's mastered his tactics, all right. You know what's going on, Chrissy.
So I don't know. I don't dislike her in general, but yeah, the lying I do have a problem with.
Have you ever met her?
Nina, I found out what a bad dragon is. So I put it in the private chat. You definitely can't show it, but it wasn't a cigar. The bad dragon is something way worse.
Oh no!
Wait, what is this? A dildo?
Apparently, that's what bad dragons are.
Oh,
you put it on top of your penis to make it like more of a penis.
Oh God, that's even worse.
God, what the hell?
That is a bad dragon.
I did not.
Oh, this is like fetish plus, like, it's like cosplaying for your penis.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So wait, Chrissy, you actually have met Laura? Like, she's been on your show?
Met her. She's been on my show, I think, once years ago.
Years ago? Would you have her on again?
I would have her on again. She is someone who I think similar to Roger Stone, who I also really like. They'll just
they're beefing.
Talk. Like, it's almost like you just give them the floor, and it's like it's hard to have a back and forth because they're saying what they want to say, and it's almost like unless you know exactly what they're talking about, like, it's hard to jump in there. More of like a monologuer.
Did you see that she's like totally beefing with Roger?
No.
Oh my God, they hate each other. Roger Stone hates her, like hates her. He's been trying to warn Trump of her for a long time. It's just really interesting. I think that
it sounds like she beefs with everybody, man. Kind of like Ashley St. Clair, right? I mean,
I think she you know who she reminds me of, Chrissy? She kind of reminds me of Eliza Blue. Remember how Eliza Blue would like really lie? Like, it was like the kind of lying, like that, like the weird type of lying that like they would do. That's what she really reminds
Eliza Blue was like a whole saga.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like her personality reminds me of Eliza Blue, like the
I just
way
don't
she makes
understand, like,
stuff
yeah,
up.
like, yeah, people lie here and there, but to like your whole story is a lie. I just can't imagine how stressful that is to keep up.
Well, apparently her story is a lie. Apparently she's not Jewish. Like, I mean, that was news to me. I was like, what? She's not Jewish? Like, she's not Jewish.
Well, I mean, there's too many like internet detectives, man, to like tell these big lies and think you're going to get away with it, man. People are going to find out.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Russell Hall over on Rumble says, Dante, is if your butthole what is with these butthole weird Dante messages, Russell? If your butthole survived those Diddy parties intact and that remains a contentious subject in the chat, spend a night with Laura Loomer and see how it fares. Oh God, what the hell, Russell?
I probably wouldn't fare as well with her, but
oh my God.
Russell, what's wrong with you?
And then Russell also says, Nina, she was calling Marjorie Taylor Greene a lesbian with a giant pussy lips without directly calling her a lesbian with giant pussy lips. We all got the joke. It's actually pretty funny.
Boy.
Is that what was going on? Is that what was going on? Because she also called Lindsey Graham gay, I guess, in the deposition as well.
That might be true.
I mean, I think that one's probably true. But even if that's true about Marjorie, like, how does she know that? Like, how would you know something like that you're going to randomly bring up in your deposition where you're trying to say that women shouldn't be made fun of like that in a sexual way? To make sexual jokes about women is wrong. That's why you're suing this guy. But then you bring up somebody else's like vagina and like how they're slutty and loose.
But again, how does she know this?
Again,
when I'm asked hard questions, I do bring up other people's vaginas to help distract.
Sure, you got to distract from the real, really what's going on.
These people are all degenerates, man. They're all freaks.
Speaking of Ashley Sinclair, Chrissy, have you seen what's been going on her TikTok?
I don't know what her goal is. Yeah, she's been doing a series of these get ready with me videos where she's putting on makeup and then like spilling tea. And I don't know if this is because she has an NDA or something. Like clearly Elon has made her shut up because they're in a custody battle over her second son. And it seems like she's outing like like paid influencer campaigns on the right and various like I don't know people in power and and she talks about like, oh, she wants to go get a law degree. Like I just don't know what her angle is. That's the thing is like she's so pretty, she's so well spoken that she really could do like anything with her life.
Well, and especially with Elon's money, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's paying for that baby.
Not going to get child support, So it's and she's going on a lot of I listened to a liberal podcast that she did, and where she just was like, it was like a struggle session. She was apologizing for being I was a mega influencer for 10 years. Oh, it was so cringe.
Oh my God.
And then this guy, I forget his name, but he has a big following. He wears like long nails and he's like obviously very gay. And he's just like going through different tweets and takes she's had over the years. And you know that children's book she wrote, Elephants Aren't Birds? She actually is having her name taken off as author. So I don't know if that means like future reprints will not have her name.
Wait, what is it called?
Elephants Are Not Birds. It was like a anti-trans.
Got it.
It was like an anti-trans thing. Like it was like
it's like that book that Matt Walsh wrote, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a copy of it. I have both their books. So I'm just like, okay, she's really bending over backwards to get into the good graces of leftist media. So I'm like, is she trying to be like, oh, what's that girl's name that Taylor Lorenz? I'm like, is she trying to be like a Taylor Lorenz now?
Did you see her new one today? Because she was literally like, I turned down a couple of leftist leading jobs because I don't think that, my journey is about like going to the left and doing the same thing I was doing for the right, for the left now.
No one would believe her. I think she's gotten very good advice to not just be a leftist grifter now. Like she was so good at being a right-wing influencer. It would look insincere if she were to take all her transferable skills and do it exactly on the other side.
Yeah, I agree. Like there's an art to grifting, man, and the good ones,
Yeah,
the good
just
ones you
ask-
can't even tell they're doing it.
Just ask the quartering. It's definitely an
Quartering
art
is a
to
bad
grifting.
grifter.
Exactly, because it's
do we
like
not
once you lose that
quartering?
art.
Oh my god!
We're on the
Yeah.
outs, Chrissy. We're on the outs.
Oh,
What about
her
you?
and Nina and the quartering got into
You
a
guys
whole
are
thing,
beefing?
man.
Why are you guys beefing?
Because he lied about me, and then he was he's just a complete grifter that turned just went against everything he was ever claiming to be, which was like free speech and wanting to.
I really don't like him lying about you because I heard that he maybe copy struck some channels because they were supposedly like lying about his wife or something. But I'm not up on it. So
yeah,
he tried to get a lot of channels deplatformed and because I'm surprised he hasn't gone after Brittany Venti. Like I'm shocked.
I think it's because
Venti's
she's
been
just
relentless, man.
She's too big. I think she's just too big for him to try and take down.
Well,
and I
he
think
did tweet recently. I don't know if this is today about that he is going to start going after the people that.
Oh my God, is he doing it today? And that's why I did my stream on Rumble because I was like, I'm not going to talk about him on freaking YouTube.
Let me send this to you.
Yeah, I mean, Venti just put out another video, like I think yesterday or
I
today.
saw her video yesterday. Yeah, he's scared of her. I think he is. I think
Dude, I'm scared of her, man. I would never want to get Brittany Venti angry.
And we're friends.
I would never want to piss that girl off ever.
That's true. You don't want to be on Brittany Venti's bad side. You really don't.
My turtle beat on her like last summer or 2 summers ago, and
that girl has weaponized her autism, man. Like I'm telling you.
Oh no. Okay, let's share these before Jeremy drunk deletes these tweets.
Let's see. It's so sad because I liked him.
Yeah, me too. Nearly everyone profiting off spreading vicious lies on my name. I've been nothing but nice to everyone. Nice to over the years. The receipts are on my side. I've let it be for weeks, but I guess if they really want me on my villain arc, I will oblige. Oh no. I don't want to hear anyone telling me to be calm. These fucking losers, Yellow Flash, Side Scrollers, Brittany, Geeks and Gamers, they have all turned heel and decided 1 week's ad revenue is worth selling their souls, and so I will oblige.
That is such
Damn.
bullshit.
What does that mean?
Ooh, I don't know what that means. So does that mean he's coming after their channels and flagging them? Does that mean he's going to start making videos, like making fun of them? I don't know what that means. You know what's so funny is like I was watching Flashcast, like when they were covering the quartering, and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers said the funniest thing, and I was like, you know what? That's a way that Jeremy from the quartering could get out of this. Is like he was like this was old. He said if this was old Jeremy from the quartering, he would have grifted off of this by making like a thumbnail that said like just like a one of those blank out thumbnails. My channel's under attack, but like more like Kino Casino's channel's under attack, and like, you know, by YouTuber, and like and then like just do the video as like, you know, like so like some YouTubers going around like flagging other people's channels, like that kind of thing, and like just like make fun of it and then like apologize through making fun of himself. And I was like, that's actually a genius advice. Like if quartering wanted to actually take advice from anybody from Geeks and Gamers,
people in the chat are saying
that would work out.
Do you think there is a redemption path for him? And if so, what does that look like?
I think there is a redemption path for everyone. So yes, of course, I do believe that. I think.
Well, I mean, Nina, he does have to answer for the whole bull thing, right? I think a lot of like his audience, the guys, aren't taking that very well. You know,
I think the redemption path is a few things. One, he needs to go to rehab and like stop drinking.
I agree.
He cannot be like drunk anymore.
Wow. Is it really that bad? Jeez, I guess I didn't know.
Huh?
I didn't know his drinking was that bad.
It's
Yeah,
gotten worse.
it's gotten so bad. Like, and I mean, like, we all kind of knew that he would drink a lot. Like, I mean, this was way years ago. He would just go on these drunk tweet spree and then delete the tweets. He's been doing that for so long. But like, I think that would be a thing, like him, and then he apologizing and owning up to what he did, and like the flagging and
Is that the
and
worst
all
that,
that stuff.
that he did was flagging the channels?
Well, yeah, he basically like he got the Kino Casino Clips channel taken out from YouTube, and the guy that was I guess it was like their editor, apparently he lost his income entirely, and he was like supporting his family through that. And it's not even like, it wasn't even the Kino Casino guys that were running that channel. It was some other guy. Like, so some other guy got hit. And I think people really don't like that kind of stuff when it comes
Yeah, I mean, once you have a
to
reputation for like trying to deplatform people, it's hard to
content
come back from that.
creation.
Were they actual? Was the clip channel saying actual lies, or what was the
clip channel
putting
was
out that upset him?
the clip channel was basically like edited out as much as like it would be for terms of service YouTube for it to be acceptable, because the Kino Casino guys are on Kick, so they're a little bit more loose with the mouth kind of thing. Like they don't care what they're saying. They're like they don't have a filter. But so the editing guy was going around editing like some of the stuff they said, so it becomes YouTube friendly. But the thing is that most people don't understand, and I know you do, Chrissy, because you're a content creator and you do verbal, but most people don't understand like what YouTube gets for like ban evasion, because that's what they got banned for, is ban evasion. Is that it's not about who runs the channel, it's what's on the channel. So like if you're like, this happened to Steven Crowder in 2020. Steven Crowder had a channel. And they got banned because of the 2020 stuff. And then he had a Clips channel, but the Clips channel was run by a fan. Like, it wasn't even by Louder for Crowder. But because he had clips from Louder with Crowder, they banned the channel. And the guy was like, this is like, he's not has anything to do with me. And Crowder even used that excuse to try and get him appealed. And they were like, no, like, because you're a banned creator, like you are not allowed to be on YouTube. So therefore, whatever kind of channel you have cannot feature you basically as a video. And so therefore, that's what happened to the Kino Casino Clips channel. They got him on ban evasion, even though technically it's not run by those guys, it's run by their editor. But it's still like all fucking stupid, man. Like, who goes around doing stuff like that?
Allegedly, the Quartering has an inside in YouTube, the company. So I mean, like, that's how he's able to get these.
But don't
channels.
you, once you hit a certain number of subs, you get a handler, like you get like a
really?
Yeah,
YouTube.
You get a YouTube rep.
Yeah,
which is what he said. Like he wrote to like the guy Josh Moon, Kiwi Farms, and he said like, I have a non-Pidgey rep I can contact, which it's like, that's a thing to say, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna take you guys down by contacting my non-Pidgey rep. Like, I'm like, dude, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say.
Look, the Quartering still has his audience. It's not like, I mean, yeah, maybe there's a redemption arc. Who knows? Either way, though, he still has the audience. He still has, way more followers than probably all of us. I mean, he's not doing bad. It's just that he lost a lot, but he still has a lot already there. So does he even have to redeem himself, or can he just keep doing what he's doing and keep the audience he already has?
True. I don't think he can do what he's doing, honestly, because there's more and more stuff coming out from him. Like, this is
2 million followers.
Yeah, but like, they're not translating. They're not translating into views, Chrissy. Like, a lot of that stuff, and I don't know how much botting is going on with that. It's just not.
Stuff seems to get a lot of views.
It's not sustaining. His channel is not sustaining. The craziest.
Well, no, Craig from Side Scroller said that he gets those views from shorts. That's how he gets so many views. It's because of the shorts.
The shorts that he's ripping off.
That he rips off, yes.
The crazy. Look at this. Like, he's going at Stuttering Craig. We brought him up. Hey, Stuttering Craig, care to share the hilarious DMs you sent before I do? Damn, he's like, he's getting into it. Don't do
that's
this.
That's because he went after Craig first, though. And that's the thing. Like, he starts shit and then tries to play the victim.
Yeah, and then watch, like, if Craig goes on a live stream with him, he'll like backpedal and be like, "Oh, I love you, Craig. I think you're great. You're such a great guy, Craig." Like, it's like, dude,
what
the fuck?
It's on video where I think it was on video where he told Melanie Mack, and this is way back in the day when she was on Side Scrollers, that she was too big to be doing a small channel of Side Scrollers, right?
Yeah,
It was
she was
basically
too
throwing
good for
shade at
them.
Craig.
Yeah. The Mexican Junior for $2 over on Rumble says the quartering needs to go to Caleb Hammer's financial audit. Apologize to Keno Casino. I think a lot of people would accept that as an apology. I think so. And the reason, Chrissy, that people want him to go to the financial audit thing is because he's been lying for so long that no one knows what's true anymore. Because he'll play like one day, he's kind of like Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like one day he'll be like, I'm a millionaire and I'm so great and everything's fine. And then the next day he'll be like, I'm broke and my coffee company is going under and I need you to help me fund my trip to Amfest. So like literally every 5 seconds he'll just be like,
both could be
grifting
true,
off
like,
his audience.
He could both be a millionaire, but his overhead is so high, and maybe, who knows? I mean, again, rich people problems. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I can identify.
Does anybody know how many people he employs?
No one knows anymore because he used to have like multiple editors and stuff like that. Like that, I'm guessing now, like probably an editor and a thumbnail guy, and probably Melanie Mack, and like that's it, and Hannah Claire. Because I think like Luke got let go, or he either got let go or he left. I have no idea. I don't know what's happened with that. But Russell also says over on Rumble, she knows because Laura Loomer is clearly a lesbian with a giant pussy. Oh, okay. I read that already. Thank God. Thank you. But moving on from the quartering, is there anything else you guys want to say before we move on?
No. I'm good.
No, it just makes me sad.
Yeah, it makes me sad too because we used to be buds, and I used to really look up to him as a YouTuber because I thought, he really valued free speech and stuff like that. So it's sad to see all of this. But to close out the show, I wanted to go over some of these, the future enemies we're going to have, and that, of course, is robots. We have to watch some of these videos because they've just been crazy. Like the robot videos have been crazy recently. So here's a robot just packaging himself in a suitcase.
Oh my gosh. I saw a version of this video where the caption was single moms when they meet a guy with a job.
Yeah, Chrissy, when I was watching this, I was like, that was my first thought too. Is I was like,
oh my God,
this is what the sex robots are going to be doing to everyone.
Pretty much, yes.
Like this is the commercial for the sex robot,
Man.
not like the packaging yourself robot.
I used to do yoga every day. This is me.
This is definitely not that. And then there was this one here, which these things, this stuff freaks me out because I'm like, why is this a thing? Like, why are they even doing this? And that's the fact that they're doing like races now, like robot races. Hold on, let me
like foot races.
It's because we can't fight dogs anymore.
Human or robot beats human record for half a marathon. Here's this.
I would watch Robot Olympics. I mean, like have the robots go against each other.
I just
they used to have that.
I don't understand why we're doing this, man. Why are we creating like...
Notice how they made the robot black.
Yeah, he's black and orange.
I think you meant Nigerian, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Like he's wearing a jumpsuit.
Now that they've seen how fast these robots can run, set them loose in a Target and see how much they can loot.
Why does that one have like baggy pants? Did you see that one? Look at this.
Okay, so maybe it is
like
racist.
The reindeer.
Look at this one.
His pants are sagging.
It has like baggy pants.
Okay, this is getting a little racist now.
Wait, does this one have a clan robe? Like, what is going on?
I don't know what's going. I don't know.
Wow. Yes. Awesome one in the chat says this is so we can replace soldiers with bots.
They're gonna, you guys make fun, but they're going to put guns in these things' hands
Oh,
and
for
and
sure.
arm them. They are. I mean, they've already armed the little robot dog ones. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Like the
It does
Boston
look like a
Dynamic.
fluffy chicken. It
The
does.
Boston Dynamic dogs. They put guns on that shit now so they can guard.
It's like we've learned nothing from the 80s at all.
No.
No,
Sounds
there's
like
more.
pet me or else.
So there's this one here. This one is apparently start breaking down in the middle of doing this, and this is what they want to replace humans with. Like,
all right, I want to show you guys something really cool. We now have a new AI controller balance, where traditionally, if we lost any of the joints in the lower body, we would fall. But we now have a new AI policy called Vulcan, where the robot can lose up to 3 actuators or joints in the lower body and still stay balanced and not fall. So let me show you, we're going to show you an example here, a live demonstration. Moritz, who led the project, is going to kill the right knee. Let's kill it. Done. So now the robot has no right knee. What we want to see happen is we want to see the robot limp off into service.
Everybody's losing their job.
So now the robot.
This is so creepy.
It is creepy.
This is what the robots are going to remember this, you guys. I hope you guys know. The robots are going to remember this guy taking his knee out.
All right, nice work, Moritz.
Oh my
They're
god, his
gonna
job is
remember all of
also
this.
going to be gone soon.
It's the beginning of the end.
Here's another robot. This shit just trips me out, man. I'm like, this is not a good reality anymore. Here's this one made me laugh because of that whole thing with Timothy Chalamet and how he got like fucking wrecked because they were like he was like saying like you know
the ballet thing.
ballet sucks. And then Charlize Theron came out and was like, AI will never replace ballet. And I was like, oh yeah. Like here's this video. And this fucking robot is dancing ballet.
Wow.
I mean, it's not really
It's
smooth
to
just
help.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yet, right?
But it will. I think it's gonna be less clunky in a few years. This is creepy. So
It
the
is
tutu does help.
Yeah. I don't like this at all.
I don't like this at all either.
Heading into a bad place.
Here is another one of those robot races.
Promo code Phyllis says, I always say please and thank you to ChatGPT just in case. I'm the same way with my Grok. I'm like, thanks, girl. Appreciate you.
Me too. Wait, you think Grok is a girl? I think Grok is a dude.
Well, my Grok speaks to me in a girl voice, so.
Oh my god, really?
I
That's
speak into Grok and then Grok will answer me back. Like
That's so funny because I think like the Grok that I talk to is a dude, and I think Chat GPT is a girl.
Hmm.
Is that weird?
That is weird.
Wow.
就这个 bumper， 你看啊，前面已经有人在这 bumper 上栽跟头了啊！走过这个线了。
Oh my god, this is too funny. Like
That
what
fell apart so quick.
Oh my god,
it like exploded apart.
It was so fast. It was like, I mean, like how much?
I mean-
how much money do you think that is? I mean, I feel like that's a lot of
I love
money.
the human stretcher they bring out too.
Yeah. This
Just
sick
throw it in the
human
garbage bag.
stretcher. Oh my god. Russell Hall says, I appreciate the sex bot's flexibility, but they forgot one minor detail. Where is the vagina?
Wherever
Under
you want
the
it to be.
mask? Why would they put it there? I don't think that one was a sex bot specifically. The sex bots will have the holes. Don't you worry.
Guys, my only advice is if you're gonna do that, man, wait till like 4th or 5th generation. Never do the first generation sex robots, man.
Never do it.
It's gonna go bad.
Yeah, it'll bite it off.
Things will get ripped off.
Don't do it, guys. Lastly, let's close the show out with the a lighter side of things.
Lighter than robots crashing out.
Yeah. Here's a giant shark. It's like this woman in the Philippines got photobombed by a giant shark, but it was a friendly shark, so it's okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
That's I think that's a nurse shark. What is that?
Yeah, it's like a what do they call it?
Yeah, that one's not
again?
gonna eat you. That's cool.
Yeah, it's the whale sharks.
Oh, whale shark.
Yeah, it's a whale shark.
They didn't know what to name that one, I guess. They're like,
That's why I stay out of the ocean, though.
Whale shark.
It was like, yeah, they were like, it's big enough to be a whale shark. But I just thought it was funny because like it just literally comes up to the woman and like just bumps her, like get out of my way. And it kind of looks like it's laughing because it's like I'm like it wanted the spotlight.
The whale shoulder checked her for sure.
And she didn't even see it, right? As it was coming up behind her.
I don't think she noticed it.
And how come the person taking the photo isn't like, get the fuck out of the way? Like yelling at her underwater.
I know. It's like almost like the person.
I'm surprised she didn't shit herself.
She's happy. She's like, yeah.
Maybe she didn't fully realize and see what it was. Because when does she turn around and look? She doesn't.
After she got bumped, she's like,
no,
ow.
She got bumped. She got splashed. She probably didn't see it at all because she's not looking at it.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Jeez, I hate
did not
the
see
ocean.
this shark.
Oh my god, that's
she probably thought it was like a boat or something.
Probably. I mean,
or like another.
She needs to be way more aware when she's in the ocean, man.
Yeah, I agree. To be fair, there's a lot of people around her, so she probably thought like
a lot of Asians are falling into the Grand Canyon when they're like posing for photos. So this is just
oh my god, that's so true. Actually, there was like an incident in Vancouver with an Asian person too, because like they're just not aware about what they do, and then like they were like feeding the sea lion, so this sea lion pulled one of them like into the water. It was like so bad, and everyone was like, this is why you don't feed the freaking sea lions. I don't know if you remember that, Darren, because Darren's from Vancouver. Do you remember that whole thing with that Asian lady that got pulled in? That was a big deal in Vancouver. And then they started changing the rules. There was like signs everywhere. They were like, don't feed the freaking wildlife. These people always like ruin it for the rest of us, like the people who don't follow the rules. Chrissy, it's been really nice to see you.
Oh my gosh, you too, Nina. I missed you.
I missed you too. What do you got going on? Do you have any shows going on? What you got going on?
I got some stuff going on. Let's see. Let's look at my little calendar.
Darren says, I remember that. It was so weird. I remember.
Doopy doopy doop.
She got shows, you guys. You're gonna go see her.
Thursday, I'm having. Oh, let me look at my things. Thursday, I'm having David Zorkowski on the program, formerly known as the gay Republican, the gay conservative.
Is that the guy with long hair?
No, you're thinking of Scott Pressler.
Oh.
So he's doing a little bit of a brand change. He is known as the gay Republican or the gay conservative.
What's his name again?
David Zorkowski. Yeah,
Okay.
he used to be the gay Republican. Anyway, that's tomorrow at 9 p.m. And then
so he's not a gay Republican anymore.
Well,
I don't understand.
Still gay, but he's just like not branding himself that anymore.
Oh, okay. Is he out on MAGA? Is that what's going on?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
A lot of people are like kind of down on MAGA now. So.
Well, it's like if they were in it for the money,
Yeah.
They have it's his last term. They have nothing to gain financially from being pro-Trump at this point.
That's true. That's true. Well, I mean, unless they want to keep going with the MAGA thing, right? Like, meaning like, isn't JD Vance going to take over afterwards, or Marco Rubio, or someone?
He'll probably have to do a little bit of a rebrand.
I've heard that people are talking that the daughter is thinking of running. What's
Whose
her name?
daughter?
Ivanka.
Cool.
She would be like the next
I like
face
her. She's very chic. I'll vote for her.
of MAGA. But I don't know. I guess
Or
we'll find
Barron
out.
can run. How many years till Barron can run?
That's a long time. Don't you have to be? How old do you have to be to run for president?
35.
At least 35. I thought it was like
it used to be 35. I don't know what it is now.
Yeah, I don't know actually. Yeah. That's interesting though, Chrissy. What a cool guest. I will have to
20. He's 20, so only 15 more years.
The other sons can run too, not
right? Don Jr., Eric.
But I think there a lot of people are saying that they want it to be Ivanka.
That's interesting, right? Especially if Kamala's gonna run again.
I hope she runs again because that'd be hilarious.
I mean, I really hope that the Democrats aren't that stupid, but
I do.
That's funny.
Yeah, I hope they're
I think they are though, so we'll see. I guess we'll find out.
Also Simpcast on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern with a different group each time, and then I think next. No, I got some things. Oh, and then next Friday I'll have Megan Fox on, but that's an eternity from now.
Oh, Megan Fox. I actually was like trying to hit her up today to get her on my show too, because she wrote me a thing like, I miss you. We should hang out soon. And I was let me
wait, the Megan Fox?
Yes, the Megan Fox.
Yeah,
the Megan Fox.
Transformers Megan Fox?
No.
Oh, like shit.
She's way cooler than that Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because Megan Fox is a moron.
Because the
Transformers Megan Fox is a moron.
The Transformers Megan Fox wants to transform her kids apparently. So,
all of them, every single one of them.
Yeah,
they all became Transformers. Like that whole that whole movie really affected her life on a weird level.
But like, it also goes to show that there's nothing about it that's organic, man. There's no way 5 out of 5 kids are trans. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's crazy. I mean, like in Hollywood, yeah, that's a thing, I guess. But anyways, I won't keep you any longer, Chrissy. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
It was on, Nina. Good to see you again, Verbal.
Verbal. Please tell everyone what you got going on next.
Yeah, guys, I make my return to Flashcast this Saturday. Sunday, I'll be with George the Giant Slayer as usual. And then Monday, I'm doing BRL at 6 p.m. where I do have a guest, I believe, and it's Jessica from Comics and we're going to talk about nerd shit, basically.
I love nerd shit. Nerd shit's great, you guys.
I haven't done that in a while, so it should be fun.
Chrissy, do you like Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
I just watched a pretty good movie by him. It was called like Nick and Alan and Alan and Nick or something like that. And then I went on a Vince Vaughn kick, so I've been watching like Old School and Wedding Crashers and stuff like that. But if you haven't seen it, check out that new movie he's got. It's called Nick and Alan and Alan.
Is that the one with James Marsden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. Did you watch it, Verbal?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's called Nick and
it's
Alan.
on my list.
Okay.
It's called Nick and Alan Nick or something. It's pretty good. So yeah, check it out.
Wait,
and
Baron Trump and Clavicular are the same age.
Who is?
Baron Trump and Clavicular.
Oh god.
Interesting.
Can you imagine if Baron Trump like starts Lookmaxing?
He's too tall, man. Baron Trump's like 7 feet tall.
I heard they were like making rules about the military that they were like, oh, we're gonna say like Baron doesn't have to go to the military because he's too tall. I was like,
I mean, he's like 7 feet. He's tall.
They actually made that excuse.
Yeah, he's 6'7".
Jesus.
Is Shaq taller or is he taller?
I think Shaq is 7 foot. Yeah.
How tall is Shaq?
I think
Shaq is 7'1".
Yeah, Shaq is 7'1".
Wow.
Yeah, so Shaq's still taller.
But 6'7" is pretty damn tall. I mean,
how tall was Yao Ming? Do you remember Yao Ming was really tall too.
I think he was like 8 feet tall or something insane like that.
Yao Ming was like 7'6". Oh yeah,
7'6". Oh my
7'6".
God.
What?
Yeah.
How do you even shop for clothes when you're that tall?
You don't. That's what Shaq says all the time. They make stuff for you.
He is lucky he was born the year he was, because if he weren't, he was not born in 1980. I mean, like you'd go straight to the Ripley's Museum. You go straight to Long Island Freak Show.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much, chat, for tuning in tonight and hanging out with us. Special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff, and the Rumble rants too. Thank you so much for those. And I will catch you guys this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern on this channel for the Good News Show, where we talk about good news, try to balance out this crazy world with some good news. So thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.
See you guys.